Nora. And guess what? It's Christmas. We have a great show lined up for you guys. We have the Island Boys Year 6 teacher, Mrs. Loretta Young. Welcome to the show, Miss Young.
Great to be here.
Amazing.
Thank you. I love your skirt.
Thank you. Now, you taught these Island Boys for how long?
About 4 months.
Oh yes, it's a long time, and you got to get to know these boys, observe them. What were they like?
Well, they were fun-loving English boys.
Oh yes, of course, those English boys.
They would go out for recess, play tag, come back, kind of sweaty, but they were ready to learn.
Now, tell me about some of these boys.
Well, Ralph was quite a leader, always at the front of the line. He was really good with helping kids and just being a great leader.
Yes.
Jack, quite a unique guy actually. A bit bossy. Great singer though. Can sing a C sharp.
Wow, C sharp. Oh yeah.
Simon was such a sweetheart. Yeah, Simon. He would always bring back an apple to me. He would always make cards.
I know this is difficult for you. Hang in there.
And also Peter, the one with the really thick glasses and asthma.
Yes.
I think they called him Piggy.
Oh, how terrible.
Yeah, but he will be missed.
Now, if there's anything you could say to Peter or Simon, what would you say?
Peter, Simon, I will miss you, and so will the rest of your school. You guys were loved, even though Peter, it might not seem that way during that time, but we did love you guys, and we hope that you guys are doing well up there.
Well, it was great talking with you. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Thank you. Mrs. Loretta Young, everyone. And next up, we have world-renowned child psychologist from Somalia, Dr. Matthew Farkas.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show, Dr. Farkas.
Thank you. Please call me Budgetable.
All right, Budge. Now, these boys, how did being on this island affect their psyches?
Well, what can I say? The boys, they were introduced to this world of unknown, and basically they resorted to making their own society, and this civilization that they made, it ultimately failed.
And why? How?
Well, I guess they're human, and this human instinct was to resort to a way of barbarianism, and it just failed because, well, they just didn't understand how to communicate properly, and they resorted to selfish behaviors.
Of course. Yeah. Of all the things that these boys could have done on this island, why do you think that they resorted to savagery?
Well, I think it's because of their pure innocence, and this young age that they were resulted in them not being exposed to what society should be like, and they didn't understand that compromise is necessary.
Of course. And how do you think that this contributed to the failing of their makeshift savage society?
Well, it ended up with the death of a couple of the children, and this was really tormenting the souls of all of them, and I see some of them today and help them get through.
Well, thank you for that. And lastly, how do you think that their experiences on this island will affect their futures?
Most of them, if not all of them, have post-traumatic stress disorder. For you, those of you who don't know, you should look it up. It's very interesting.
Yes.
And I believe that this is something they'll carry with them forever, for the rest of their lives. And it's my job as a psychologist with many degrees and have spent many years studying this stuff. I believe that it's my duty to get them through.
Thank you for this and
You're
all that you're
very
doing.
welcome.
You're a beautiful person.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Farkas.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Farkas, everyone. Our next guest is my good friend and savior of the Island Boys, Captain John McCabe. Shake, bake. Oh, look at that. I seem to have dropped my hat.
No worries, pal.
Oh, thank you, Captain McCabe. You're always prepared.
You know me.
So, Captain. Can I call you Cap?
You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, so funny. So, Cap, how long have you served?
Well, I was about 18 when I joined, so about 130 years.
Oh, Cap.
I can't tell you that seriously, though.
Oh, I understand. So, what drew you to that island on that fateful day?
Well, me and my naval unit, we were patrolling in the Pacific. With the war going on, you know, you can never be too careful.
Yes, of course.
And we see some smoke coming over the horizon. You know, there's nothing but islands out there. We weren't expecting it much. You know, we were expecting maybe a shipwreck, but even that was uncommon. So when we're going up and investigate, and we see the island engulfed in flames. Really, it was the smoke that caught us.
Mm-hmm. So, what were your thoughts when you set foot on that island?
Well, the first thing I noticed was the fire. The whole island was engulfed in a flame, and out of the smoke emerges these boys. Like, oldest couldn't have even been 13. Younger, much younger.
Yes.
They had paint on their faces. You see, paint marks all over their body. My initial thought was that it was, you know, they were playing around. There were some boys roughhousing in the woods. They were having a good time. It never occurred to me that the damage that was done was by themselves to each other.
Profound stuff. Well, it was great speaking to you.
It was great to be here.
Please do come again. Thank you. We'll be back after these messages.
Hey Dan, are you coming?
Huh?
Is constipation affecting your daily life? Well, thanks to an island in the Pacific Ocean and science, there's the new Squanch berry to help relieve all your bowel discomfort.
Squanch!
The effects of Squanch berries are instant, with virtually no side effects, except
Diarrhea.
and
Murder.
try Squanch berries today.
Squanch!
And we are back with Lenora and two of the most well-known island boys. Boys, I hope you're not mad. I decided to get a little bit comfortable. Is that all right with you?
Well, by all means.
All right, now we have Ralph and we have Jack. So, boys, what were your initial thoughts after you landed on that island?
Oh, it was great.
One at a time. Please, Ralph.
Well, when I first got on the island, you know, I thought it's a really nice place with the pink rocks and all, and
Yes.
I see the nice beaches and the nice leaves, and I think, well, I'm alone here. I have nobody to tell me what to do, so I gotta fend for myself pretty much. But then I see this kid on the beach, the chubby guy with the glasses. We called him Piggy, and it was he was a nice kid, and we met with the other people on the island, and just kind of everything turned around from there.
Okay. Jack, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yes, Lenora. The island was great. I loved every moment of it. The pig hunting, you should try it.
I'm sure it
The only
was
bad
riveting.
part of being on that island was having this guy as our leader. I could have totally run that island way better
No,
than he would.
of course. Now, Jack, I hear you like to sing.
Oh, yes, I can hit a C sharp.
Would you care to demonstrate?
Yes, but please.
Oh, I got it. Would you like to hear my try?
Okay, that's
You should join our
Oh,
choir.
really?
Psych!
Jack, so, why did you act the way you did on that island?
Well, as I said, this guy is not fit to be leader on this island. I can totally run it way better than he can, okay?
course.
Plus, Piggy's voice in my head, I can't go to sleep.
Okay.
It's nagging
I
me.
understand that. Very unfortunate.
Plus, he wanted
Thank
to have
you.
a fire.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's
Jack,
go
thank
play
you.
Tang.
Boys, let's try to maintain some order here. Now, Ralph, what did you feel when you saw that naval officer on the beach?
Well, at first I kind of thought, like, wow, we're actually being rescued for the first time. I actually felt something down here, and what's the problem, man?
Boys, please.
And the naval officer actually, he was a really nice guy, and we saw him. He must have seen the fire, I guess, and came down to rescue us. But yeah.
Now, boys, if there was any rivalries on the island, could you let me in?
Everybody on every single person on that island hated that piggy. Sucks to your ass more, piggy.
Sucks
Thank
to
you,
Roger.
Pardon me?
Roger. I didn't like that kid.
Boys,
one bit.
boys, I
didn't like
have
that
a
kid one
I have
bit.
a bit of a surprise for you.
Give me the conch, man. Give me the conch. I have the conch. Oh my god.
So, sir, how long have you served?
Probably about 112 years.
How long have you served?
Well, it's been about. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I was about 18 when I first started, so how long was it? Say about 300 years.
So, John, how long have you served?
Well, I'd say it's been about 112 years. I didn't laugh though. That's you.
Why would you say that? Oh my.
So, John, how long have you served?
Oh, well, I was about 18. What's your name? I practiced in the Navy.
Fabulous. Lenora. Anyway.
Japanese. And we know some smoke.
John, your sense of humor, oh man.
No, man.
So, Captain. Can I call you Cap?
You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, so funny. Check so funny. Our next guest is Captain John.